Hi everyone, this is Fiona, the Young Adult Librarian at Plain Edge Library. Today I'm going to show you how to make this fun and easy window cling with just a few items that you have around the house, such as glue, food coloring, and dish soap. So let's get started. So for today's craft, what we're going to need is whatever you're going to draw or whatever picture you want to paint over. You just need to choose that and have it ready. A piece of plastic. I have a plastic protector here. You can use anything with a plastic surface as long as it's fairly thin and pliable, so you can use plastic wrap as well. Some regular glue. Food coloring. You can also use paint for this, both will work. Something to mix your paint glue mixture into. I have these little cups. Dishwashing liquid, any kind of liquid soap will do. A paintbrush for when you're painting. And then we need 2 measuring spoons, 1 tablespoon, and 1/4 of a teaspoon. So in order to make our glue paint, we need to take 1/4 of a teaspoon of liquid soap, doesn't matter any kind, and 2 tablespoons of glue. And we're going to mix it in here. And for every color you want to use, you have to make a separate batch. So we're going to put our soap in first. And then we're going to add our glue. And if you want, you could take the lid off. It goes a little bit faster. So we want 2 tablespoons of glue. So that's 1. And it's roughly, it's not exact. It doesn't have to be exact. It's really the quantity you're making, and the liquid soap kind of loosens up the glue a little bit and thins it out so it doesn't move around as much. Okay. And then we just need to add our food coloring or paint. Both work, doesn't matter. So we just want to add our food coloring. Just 2 or 3 drops will do. And then we just want to mix it all together. Okay, so you can see we have a nice red color. So for every color you're making, you need to do that for each one. So you can do everything in one color, you can do a bunch of different colors. For my painting, I'm going to be doing a bunch of different colors, so I'm going to make a couple more. So now that we have our paints all mixed, what you want to do is take your drawing or whatever drawing that you are going to trace over and put it down on the bottom and place your plastic over it. I've taped mine down so it doesn't move. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to start painting with the glue. And for the glue, because it is not quite the same as paint, you're going to need to go over everything a couple of times because you need it to be at least a little bit thick so you can peel it off when you're done. So you need to go over everything with a couple of coats. So you want to make sure, and you can see if you, when you go over it, it gets darker. And also keep in mind to try to put the same thickness on throughout, because as it dries, the glue tends to shrink a little bit, especially in the lighter areas. So you just want to go over it. And what you can do too is go over this, and then you can start on the next color, let it dry a little, and go back. And the nice thing about this is any kind of little mistakes you make, you can also sort of wipe them off. So let's get to painting. So now that we have our painting complete, we need to set it aside and let it dry. It takes about 8 to 10 hours. So once we have it dry, I will show you the last step in the process. Okay, so now that we've let our design dry, I let mine dry overnight. What you want to do is take the paper and you're going to peel it off kind of like you would a fruit roll-up. You want to be careful with it, but it should peel off pretty easily. Okay, so there we have our finished cling, and then you just want to stick it straight to the window. This part will go out. So here you can see the ones that I made, and they just stick really easily on, and they pull really easily off as well. So you just want to put them on and peel them off. So it's a pretty fun and easy craft. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more crafts, and thanks for watching.